What's up, guys? I'm back. Today, I'm trying out something new. I've been doing tree work for over almost 30 years, um, and it's always been gas powered. So I figured I'd go get some things and try it out. You know, a lot of tree companies they're thinking about going to electric, so I went and bought me an electric chainsaw. It's a 14-inch bar, not for cutting stuff very big. Uh, it's more like a climbing size like chainsaw. Uh, the teeth on these things, it's a small file. Um, but I got that. I got the battery operated weed eater. And I'm gonna see how good these things do. Also got the blower, which out here in the country you really don't need that all too often, unless you want to blow off your porch and steps or sidewalk or whatever you may have. But I got the 40 volt, everything's 40 volt. I'm going to test out the power of them, see how much I can get out of them, and see how long the battery lasts. Because if you're out there on a tree job and you got to carry 6 batteries just to do one job, that would be a little irritating. So I'm gonna test them out and see what we have, because I've been dying to try one. These things are pretty cool. I did get the one with the oiler. Some of them has self oil, where you push a button to oil your chain. I think that's aggravating, so I would only got the one with the oil, so it wouldn't be aggravating if I'm up in a tree and I'm cutting limbs. I ain't got to sit there and pump the oiler, so I only got the oiler for it, which I got the brand Hart, which I know a lot of electric drills and stuff like that is good with Hart, but I've never, like chainsaws and stuff, I've never dealt with, so I'm gonna test them out today, and I'm gonna see how well they work, how long they last. So I got a gas powered Husqvarna. It's a bigger saw though. I wanted to check this one out just so I can limb trees, not block. I'm not going to block nothing down with this thing. It'll kill the battery, I think, way too quick if you try to block bigger pieces of wood. So I'm going to test it out, just limb up a tree today, and see how well it works, because if it does, I'll use it more often than not, so that'll be awesome. So yeah, let's try it out and see how it works. Alright guys, I did some weed eating just to test it out. I weed eat it all the way around the house, and let me flip it here. And it really didn't take that much of the battery. It only took like 1 cell, and it has 3 more cells to go, so I could have kept weed eating for at least another hour and a half probably. But this is what I got with the chainsaw. This is what I'm gonna try to do with that. As you see, I got all these limbs on the house, limbs growing towards the house, all the way back here. As you see, the house is getting touched by the limbs starting to grow over top of the house, about to come down on the roof. This is the only one I'm gonna mess with today. I got another one over there on the far side, as you see, going over top of the roof. But this is the one I'm gonna mess with today. I know it's hard to see because this is really green up in here. But that limb right there has got to go. It's starting to reach the ground. Limbs here, all getting on the roof. I'm gonna try to clear all these out. Good. All right, like I had in my last video, all these limbs touching the house and going towards the house. I'll try to get them off. And we're gonna try with. I'm gonna test this thing out, see how good it is. So first, I gotta get up in the tree and see if we can get this thing going. If you want to keep holding while I do it, that's fine. I'll put it on a faster pace. Bark is very thick. I'm not going to get my stuff too quick. wear out my rope. Hopefully that don't mess me up now. Alright, I think I'm good. Around that. Right here. How does that boy do? Okay. Alright, not bad. That's pretty good. Woo-wee. I'm gonna walk out here a little bit. I'm gonna try to do here. Clear out some of the things I like. Alright. The limb below me is gonna go off. So we're not gonna worry about that too much. I'm gonna try to get down on the limb. Because we want to get that limb off top of the house. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna try to fold it over. Alright. Now we just want to reach this one limb. What we're gonna do is slowly cross this one over. Get the ones underneath me and the ones over there. Everything on the house we're going to get off. Let's see, we have a little bit of fun. Alright. Let's see. I want to get this one off. A couple of those over there. Alright. Where we at? Okay. We have got to get over here. We've got to get over here on this one now. Excellent. Alright, got one big one out of the way. We still got to get that one over there. That one, that one. Moving on. So we're going to get down on this one. Then my plate, they kick out. Don't you worry about it. We're going to zoom out. We get this one right here. I might want to cut these couple down below me off. So Dizzy told me to. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Put my foot behind this limb so I can keep leverage. All clear. No more limbs on this side. Let's see if we can get some limbs off right here. Alright. Woo. I don't know about y'all, but it's hot. Alright, let's see if we can get a couple limbs off. Make our way down. This thing's just sharp. Alright, another one gone. Let's see, I got to get over here on that one. We'll see. Alright. Alright. When you're in a spot like this, you kind of want to continue. Alright. Get some leverage here. Go down. Very awkward spot. Bring my rope. And get my chainsaw on the opposite side of the room. Gotta hold it back this way a little bit. Now we're good. Woo. Perfect. That's a house clear on the side. Now comes the not so fun part. Alright, so what we can do here, I've got to get hold of that limb. Oh, we money that nice. Alright, all we got to do, I got swing. I don't know if I'm going to reach it. Let's try. I don't know. I can reach down a tree. Oh, too far away from it, so man, finally beat up the chainsaw. What I have to do is jump back on this one and climb out there. It's stuck, so I was hoping I could just jump over there. But it don't look like it. See the best thing to do here. Chainsaw on the opposite side. And we're going to This is way too hot. All right, here we go. Now we're back in the main part of the tree. I gotta get that one. I'm going to take this one off. First, let's see how good this thing cuts. Not bad. Not bad at all. Pretty good. What we do here. We gotta get one more limb off the house. What we do is Alright guys, I did all the trimming that I needed to do to get the limbs away from the house. I thought the saw did a great job. The battery is still full, so I could have kept cutting for a long time. I mean, it didn't take no energy, it didn't take no power from that battery, so I know if I needed to, I could limb out that whole tree and the power would still be good. So that's telling me a sign that I can go climb with it, cut tree limbs out of it, and I'll be good to go with one battery. So hopefully that's the way it works, and that's the way I want it to work. But yeah, if anybody's looking for a chainsaw without a lot of mess, this is probably the way to go. It cut perfect. I mean, it cut right on through the limb. And yeah, I limbed it up, got it off the house, no problems. Even though I had to swing from one side to another, that didn't quite work out for me, so I had to go around the other side of the tree. But anyway, yeah, man, look into these saws because they actually doing pretty good. Can't cut nothing humongous with it, but for limbing up trees, it's perfect. And I like it. I think it's going to be fun to use. So yeah, and the weed eater, same thing. I weed eated all the way around the house. I weed eated some of the stuff around on the outskirts of the house, and I still got plenty of power to do whatever else I want to do. So yeah, if you're looking for battery operated stuff, man, it works pretty good. But don't let your chain get dull, because if your chain gets dull, you're really gonna kill the battery then. So keep your chain sharp, and that'll keep your battery charged longer. Because the more that chain's got to fight, the more the battery's going to die on you. So yeah, keep your chain sharp, keep oil in your oiler, and your one battery will last you at least a half a day. So yeah, guys, that's it for me on this. And hopefully I'll come out with something else new to post videos on. Maybe some more climbing, and maybe I can get Izzy doing something. There ain't no telling. But she did a good job too. She roped the limb down. I know y'all didn't get to see that, but I had to get her to stop recording so she could rope that one limb down over the house, and she did a fine job. Fine job. But yeah. So until next time, man, enjoy your day. I love y'all. Peace.